Hello everybody, welcome back to another LEGO vlog. Jordan here. Today we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff in the LEGO room and also on the road. The first thing that we're going to do is take care of my mustache. We're going to get rid of my mustache. Yeah, it actually started as a joke. My shaver ran out of batteries and my mustache was left. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to keep the mustache. Yeah. Then the Oilers made it to the playoffs, and I was like, yeah, playoff mustache, here we come. We've got a playoff mustache. And then I was like, hey, this actually looks pretty good. So I ran with it because I thought it looked pretty good. And a lot of people thought it looked pretty good too, but there was quite a few rude comments about it as well. It's crazy. All right, but yeah, we're going to get rid of the mustache. First things first, say goodbye to the stash. Well, there we go. Wow, look at that. Nice and clean. I look like a young boy, like a young man. Hey, the mustache definitely added a lot of age. All right, now we've got the mustache dealt with. We're going to head on the road here. I'm going to go get a haircut, too. You got to get freshened right up. And we'll also have a look at some LEGO shopping destinations and see if we got any mail in our P.O. box as well. And then we'll deal with some stuff in the city here. Let's get to it. First things first, got to get some French toast. Just finished up at the barber's and now we're at the LEGO store. So let's head on inside and see what's good. So of course, one of the reasons we come to the LEGO store is to check out the part selection on the pick and build wall. Part selection here is massive and it's always changing. And they actually have two promos on right now. First off, we have the go-kart racer. You get that for free when you spend $50 on LEGO City. And then we also have the Aston Martin Valkyrie, which you get for free when you spend $50. So technically, if you spend $50 on LEGO City products, you're going to get both of those promos for free. I didn't mention this one when we were there on June 1st, but this is a new amusement park ride. It's the Space Ride Amusement Truck. Hey, I don't know if we're going to have room for that with the new coaster, though. Also, I didn't mention the Chicken Coop, which also came out. I think this one looks pretty basic. However, I do sort of like this one here. It introduces the new scooter element and comes with 3 minifigs. And that actually comes in the minifig pack. And those are $16.99. I was surprised to see the Ferrari in stock. And same with the Cat D11 in the Technic department. Beyond that, everything was still in stock, including the new Optimus Prime. Alright, so we're back from the LEGO store. What did we end up getting? Both promos, that's for sure. I've said it before and I'll say it again. One does not go to the LEGO store and not get the promos. So we've got the little go-kart, right? We also got the Valkyrie Speed Champions poly bag. Yeah, my desk is in a weird spot, isn't it? I'll show you why in a moment. We also got, well, what did we buy to get the go-kart poly bag? Well, I got one of these because they're pretty cool. We'll build one, we'll have a look at it. But you get like the mini scooter piece. It's like the solar powered electronic scooters, right? And 3 minifigs. So I got one of those. Then I was like, wait a minute, we need to have multiple charging ports for our city. You've got to have multiple stations where you can go return your scooter. And I was like, wait a minute, we don't need 2. We need 3 charging ports. So I got 3 of those, so a total of 9 minifigures, 6 scooters, and 3 docking stations. So that's good. That's how we managed to get that LEGO City poly bag. That equaled to 51 Canadian dollars, so we got that for free. And then some of the pieces at the Pick-a-Brick wall, you know, had our attention, so we decided to get a cup as well. Let's check that out. The mouse didn't come in the Pick-a-Brick cup. I don't know why. I just don't know why. This is our cup. You can see it there. So it's pretty loaded. It's got some tape on it so it doesn't explode, even though it did explode a little bit in the bag there. You can see there's some of those white tiles on the top there, 1x2 tiles. There we go. So we use this as our cup topper. And it's got some white tiles on it and also some 1x4 green plate. And let's just dump it, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got some of these. These are 8 studs long, and they're the large curved slopes. So when you put 2 of them together, it's 16 studs. And we thought that we could use these for our facades. This could maybe go underneath a set of windows or something like that. These ones are a little bit longer, but they're in that dark blue color. But we figured we can do the same thing with a different set of facades, sort of put them under and above windows. So we got enough to do one facade on each of those. And they can be 8-floor facades because we got 16 of each of those. So those are some pretty cool curved slopes that we figured we could work with. We always seem to be running out of these, and we found them on the wall. These are black 1x1 modified plates with the upward clip. Also, we got some black modified 1x1 plates with the forward facing clip. Some of these angled curved slopes in the dark green color. Then we thought we could use some of these for a building of some sort. Maybe have like a unique shape or texture on the building. That would look pretty cool if you just had that underneath windows or above windows or something, or above a door or something like that. A whole bunch of 1x2 tiles. Can't really go wrong when you find tiles on the wall. We've actually managed to find 1x4s before, and now we found 1x2s as well. And then some purple flowers too. They always tend to have flowers on the wall, whether they be green or coral, and we've never seen purple before, so we decided to get some purple flowers there as well. I thought it was a pretty good diverse cup there, just to pick up some parts that could potentially help us with Lego City building. Oh, in addition to that, there's also some black cheese wedges here as well that I see out of the corner of my eye. Actually, Jose did a good job of picking this cup, or packing this cup, but I was the one who was like, hey, I think we can use these for our facades, and we really can't go wrong with white tiles. So there we go. They did get a PAB shipment in today, but they said there wasn't really any new pieces, just sort of the same stuff that they already have. They're hoping within the next month or so they start getting some fresh inventory. A while back we went there and they had the 1x2 masonry bricks in LBG or light gray, and they also had 1x3 bricks in LBG or light gray, so we decided to pick some of those up, but we're already running low on masonry bricks because we're using them for our projects. Yeah, pretty good cup there. Why don't we build one of these and have a look at it as well. Oh, I'm putting away the cup here, and I noticed that I didn't point these out. These are 1x1 quarter round tiles in dark gray. There we go, not a bad little set, hey? Got 3 minifigs, 2 little scooters there with a little 1x1 print piece on the back there. This minifig comes with the helmet and hair piece and alternate face too. I think that's pretty neat. We got Gramps or Pops over here at the charging station that comes with like the solar panel piece element. Can sort of be hinged on there. Pretty basic little build though. Some curved slopes, some green cylinders, a large plate on the bottom. Nothing too far out of the ordinary. And then we've got the service lady here as well. Pretty cool. Not bad. Good little set. Is it worth the $16 price point? Well, maybe if you get 3 of them and you get the promo. Might be a bit much for what it is though, but we've got the new scooter element, right? Pretty cool. Not a bad little set. We'll definitely have some of these roaming around the city now, which is pretty neat. So why does my setup look so weird right now? Why am I working over here? Why is there a webcam and a laptop here? Well, my relatively new gaming laptop, which is an Asus TUF Gaming laptop, has a faulty Wi-Fi adapter in it. All of a sudden, it's not working. I uninstalled the software, reinstalled the software, hard reset the laptop, not working. So I have to use a wired LAN connection. Usually I go wireless and it works fine. So that blue cable there is running to my modem, which is right there in the electrical cabinet. Why does my modem have to be where the electrical cabinet is? That's because that's where the fiber comes into my house. So that's where I have the fiber direct internet, which gives me like 1,000 megabytes per second. So that's why I have to have a Ethernet cable running from there to the laptop where I'm now working. Unfortunately, I only had a 25-foot Ethernet cable. That might even be 20. So when we were out and about, I went and bought a 100-foot Cat 6 cable. And now I'm going to try and run this cable starting at my electrical box. We could either go this way up on around the ceiling and stuff like that, or I could go behind the shelf, behind all of these shelves, behind all of this stuff here, underneath the Lego City, wrapped around all the way around here, and then come to my desk where I stream over here. I don't know if 100 feet is going to be enough. I certainly hope it is, but as the biggest size of cable that they manufacture, if you want to get a bigger cable than that, then you have to get
1,000 feet in a box and it's like $600. I'm obviously not going to do that. So I'm going to make sure that it fits before I unpackage that thing. The next thing that we're going to do is actually finish building our Lego Oilers art. Now I was going to build this live, but there's not a whole lot of Oilers fans that want to tune into that. So I decided that I'm not going to build it live. But thank you so much, Nathaniel, for producing this sick custom Oilers art. I love it. Today we're going to finish building it and hang it in the Lego room. So I just measured and it's about 75 feet roughly going around the perimeter. So a 100-foot cable is going to be able to do it. Oh my gosh, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. How am I going to run this cable behind all of these cabinets? I'm not going to move the cabinets. I think I'm just going to get a ladder, sort of connect it, and just sort of feed it down underneath, like get it through and just sort of feed it underneath. I'll have to take down all the sets from above so I don't knock them all over. But oh my gosh, running this cable is going to be difficult. But then we're going to have a hardwired internet connection for all future streams over there. So even if the Wi-Fi did work on that thing, I think this is a better solution because I'm going to have a hardwired connection. So it's definitely worth it. And I mean, for the effort to put it all the way around, it'd make more sense than feeding it like, you know, on the roof, sort of like tacking it to the roof around that way. Can't do it this way because there's like the staircase, right? So I'd rather build art. Let's do that. So check it out. The Oilers art's all finished up, man. Thanks, Nathaniel. That thing's awesome. You know, even though the Oilers got knocked out of the playoffs, incredible season. Super happy with the boys. They did really well. Let's hang this thing. There we go, everybody. How did she do? Does it look level? How did I do? I mean, it's a bit of a reach for me because we're getting a little lower on the stairs here. Just gotta push those command strips on. There we go. Looks good. So we've got some more art that we've got to build. Still got to do that Mario one, which is a custom one done by Brick of Destiny. And then we still have to do the Ultimate Elvis too.
And the Stormtrooper.
And the Stormtrooper. Filling up slowly but surely. And yeah, once again, once we get a different double one, what our plan is to do once there's another double one like this, we'll put another double, like these two will just move out of here and we'll put another double there so it's symmetrical. But yeah, that looks good. All right, on to the next project. So there's just a few too many studs here. In fact, it's practically all studs. This is our Boatyard that we were working on the other day. It's got the octane gas station right here. So we think we're gonna do some changes to the plate work here. Rather than having our mills plates, which are massive by the way, they're 3 bricks tall. And I don't know if anybody realizes how many parts that uses. When I take these off, you can see just how many parts are involved with these massive mill splits. You see that? Crazy, hey? Like these are all stacks of 3 bricks. So they're huge. And then they're topped by these 4x6 gray plates. And then we have a border of solid gray plate going around the exterior. And that's all the way through. So like there's so many parts involved in this. It's crazy. I don't think the video that I made the other day really showcased how many parts are in this thing here. It's crazy. But what we're thinking of doing potentially is changing this up. So rather than doing it with gray plate, we're thinking about conserving our gray plate, and we're thinking about taking road like this. That's the newer road. I guess it's fairly old now. And popping that down like that on top of our bricks. And that will provide us with a nice smooth surface that sort of looks more like road. So we think that might look better just because there'll be less studs. And then we can have a variety of textures because maybe we'll leave some plates and we'll have some road just like that there. So we're going to change up the ones in and around the gas station first. So just like right here, just to see how it looks, even though I just ripped all this apart. You know what? Go big or go home. I think we're going to change a lot more here than we originally anticipated. Look at all those bricks. You know what the cool thing about this is? we're potentially going to free up all of our 4x6 plate because we actually ran out of 4x6 plate when we built this dock. But I think we're going to change the majority of it to road plates because we actually have a lot of excess road plates right now. And honestly, I think the smooth finish is going to look better. So let's get this all converted here and see how it looks. Well, let me tell you, I think that looks substantially better. That's wild. Makes such a big difference. Eliminating all of those studs using these road plates, gorgeous. I love it. It's awesome. Did you also notice something else there? Yeah, we added 20 of these streetlights. They're like the solar powered ones with the glow in the dark 1x2 plate. Very cool. So that looks pretty good. There are a few things that we still have to work on. And one of those things is our ramp coming up here. The other day I was thinking to myself, we should probably do a slopes, and then conveniently, like literally an hour later, Alex, one of our members here, sent us a digital design of a slope ramp using the 2x4 dark bluish gray or dark gray slopes that would match the color of the road. And it uses a bunch of those. I don't have any of them, so I'm unable to build that right now. But here's an image of it. Yeah, so that looks pretty cool. And we could definitely build something like that for our ramp coming up here and just be seamless. It'd look perfect. So I'm definitely going to do something like that. Just have to order those slope elements. Another thing that we're probably going to do is, I don't know, maybe make some 2x plate here and remove some of these tiles and put plate there, and then put 2x plate all along here, giving us some studs to work with, and then build an enclosure wall. Now, when we make structures for this area, which we still plan on doing, we're going to do it just like we did with the gas station. It's loose, it's just sitting here. It's on its own plate. And then what we'll do is we'll just expose some studs, put some brick or some plates in there, and then tack it down to the plates or jumpers or whatever it may be. So that's a pretty cool idea. And we're probably going to do like, you know, a Coast Guard building, maybe a boat rental shack, something like that. But I just think this looks so much better. So a pretty awesome day. Shave, haircut, Lego store, Cat 6 cable that's 100 feet. Still got to deal with that. And now, the Boatyard. New and improved. Can't wait to continue with that. We're going to go watch Kenobi. Everybody, thank you so much for popping on by. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.